Hi, my name is Abby Schomburg. It is February 8th, 2019, and it is about 4 p.m. So some terms we're going to start off with are anterior and posterior, where another term for anterior is ventral, which is going to be towards the front, and then posterior, and another term for that's dorsal, is going to be towards the back, like a dorsal fin on a fish is towards the back. The next set of terms are superior and inferior. And another term for superior is cranial, so that's going to be towards the head, whereas inferior, or another word for this is caudal, which comes from tail, so that's going to be like towards the tail, it's going to be low towards the bottom, like your tailbone. And then the next is proximal and distal, and this kind of refers more towards your limbs. And so proximal is going to be towards the trunk, close to the trunk. And distal is going to be away from the trunk, like your fingertips are distal. And the next is going to be medial and lateral. So medial is going to be towards the midline, and then lateral is going to be away from the midline. And then next is superficial and deep. And you can think of this like layers of the skin. So superficial is going to be towards the surface, whereas deep is going to be deep, like deep within. And then next we have three planes. So one plane is the sagittal plane, and this term comes from an arrow. So you can kind of think of an arrow shooting you. It's going to come in the middle, and then you look at it through that middle standpoint. So cut through the middle, think of it laid open. The next is going to be the transverse plane, which is also horizontal. So you can think of this cutting your trunk in the middle right here, horizontally. And think about what that would look like laid open. And then lastly, you have your frontal plane or coronal plane, which again is going to be referring to your head. And so I think of this as if you put a crown on, you're putting it straight down like this. And so you think of if you cut this way on your brain, on your head, or anywhere, what that would look like then if it was laid open that way. And that is it. Thank you.